Myrtle Beach, man. There's always traffic somewhere, and I'm just trying to get to the unit, man. Should have gone the other way, but I don't know. I thought it was gonna be quicker this way, but nope. It's around 12 o'clock, and yeah. Alright guys, so we're finally, sorry, open. Alright, so we're finally here. Oh man, this is gonna be hot today. Stay. Actually gonna be here for probably most 6-7 hours. Who knows till I get this head finished, but yeah. Yeah, kind of probably leave this a little bit close. I don't know. I don't know if they'll actually get mad about me for doing the lights up in here. So I'm also running a fan through there, so I just don't want them seeing anything of that sort, you know, because plus that's probably not in regulations for lighting or whatever stuff. So either way, it is what it is. I'm gonna just do what I have to do, and yeah. All right, so here's the engine. Yes, it's all done, as you can tell. Reggiebuilt finally got to it and helped me out and got the cam sensor bung welded in place. So that's how it looks. And here I need some bolts for the head studs, but I haven't actually I think I threw them away, so that kind of sucks. I'm not sure yet. I gotta find something that actually holds the head in place, because the way I'm gonna do the valves is a whole different thing. But yeah. All right, instead of me talking too much, let's get to it, and hopefully we get a lot of progress in today with this head. And then once it's completely torn apart, we're gonna go from the, oh, there's the owners. Okay, they didn't look, so good thing. So once I get all that completely done, hopefully this thing's gonna be torn apart. Every little thing's gonna be redone. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. I just can't stop thinking the fact that I own this. It's been a dream engine for the longest time since I was a kid. Putting all that hard work in, it kind of actually paid off. Oh, those are springs. Spare bolts are up here, I think. Yeah, nothing for head work. Oh dang, I think I did throw them away. Shit. Guys, so first things first, what I'm going to be doing here is actually taking the cams off and all that kind of sort. And once I get to that point, I'm actually going to start marking stuff right where it needs to be, since everything's already within place. So let's go ahead and start disassembling this engine, because I'm ready to have this thing running. So as of right now, what's gonna happen is I'm marking down each shim here, since I don't want to lose track of what goes where. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on this this side now for the exhaust side. So once that's done, I'm gonna take all the buckets out and line them up where they need to be, right over here. I'm gonna be storing everything in here, so just to not lose anything. But so far so good. And I'll show you how I actually take my valves out from here, since I have a spare block here with nothing in it, and it actually helps me out a lot. But yeah, let's get to it. Got a lot of work going on for 4 days, so I'm trying to get everything caught up, and from there we can go and start doing more things with it. So yeah, I still gotta finish hanging that up because I haven't even hanged it up. Should go there, but yeah, let me get to it. Let's do exhaust 1, exhaust 2. So yeah, you don't want to misplace these, since it did take me a lot of work just to get everything within specs. It was a lot of measuring, a lot of moving things apart and tearing down. So if you ever do a shimless bucket conversion, make sure you keep everything in the same order that you took it off from. So yeah, everything here is pretty simple, just time consuming basically. On that, once it's done, we got the big part out of the way, and then hopefully things get a lot better and better throughout these videos. Alright, so now that we're taking apart, we're going to use this little magnet, put everything right over yonder, right here. So there. Alright, so now that all these shim buckets are all out of there, as you can tell, there's some of them that do have shavings here and there, like that one does. These all have shavings everywhere, so since I blew everything out. But I'm gonna make sure everything's clean, so that's why I'm taking apart the whole entire head assembly again, just because it has to be clean. So so now I'm gonna have this set up right where I need to. I'm gonna have to find a bolt somewhere. I'm not sure. I think I have one over here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this one should work, or these two should work to hold it in place. So all I'm doing is putting these right in where they need to be, and it'll just hold itself in while I actually use the big valve spring clamp right there. So all I'm doing here is basically I'm actually where's the hole? So I'm actually putting 2 bolts in the back of the head and having half the head on the block, where it allows me to actually get the whole C-clamp back here to the valves, and it gives me better access. I don't have a head bolt because I think I threw them away because I'm going all ARP, so there's no need for me to actually have them, which I should have kept a couple for this one reason. But yeah, that's what I'm doing real quick, putting these in there so I can hold the head in place, and it allows me to do my valve springs and retainers. But I got all the springs and retainers out of the way. Same with the valves. Yes, they're a little bit dirty, There's a lot of shavings on them, so I'm actually going to clean those up. But still, we're going to finish up the intake side, and then after that I'll be good to go to clean this off and reassemble it tomorrow. But you can tell there's little shavings here and there, so yeah, I don't want that staying in the car or the engine itself. I don't want to cause any kind of damage later on down the road. So yeah, other than that, so far so good. Let me get back to it because it's time consuming and I want to make sure it's all done right. As you can tell, got a custom license plate from Jesse from Chad Lindbergh, and it's autographed, and there's a picture, but I didn't bring it with me. But as you can tell, it's amazing. I'm gonna keep this here. I might put in not sure, I don't want this getting dirty, especially it's something from him. So love it. I had to take a picture, tag him in Instagram, so check that out on my Insta. And yeah, well, let's get to it. Got a lot going on. I gotta finish this side up, and then after that, tomorrow morning I'll be actually cleaning the head up and making sure it's all cleaned up and good to go. So all right, let's last one, which I'm super happy because it's been a few hours now and I kind of been slacking as well. So I shouldn't be, but I am, because I don't know, just enjoying my day offs, you know. But we got to get this thing ready regardless, so let's keep chugging along. There's that. You can tell there's so much shavings in there where I drilled the bung at, all that stuff, but everything in this head is going to be cleaned off and make sure nothing else is on there, because I don't want nothing happening to the engine. And like I said, I'm picky and I want to make sure this engine's at 100%, and we'll go from there. But that's done. So everything here that's organized from here, this is intake side, this is exhaust side, everything's from 1 through 12, same on each side. Every little part for the head, all in its own thing. So I'm not gonna touch those. I'm gonna do one by one and make sure everything gets cleaned out perfectly. So like I keep saying, other than that, head's basically disassembled. Gonna remove this real quick actually while I'm here. So all it is 10 millimeters here, or whatever kind of bolt you decide to choose, but mine are 2 OEM JZ Toyota 10 millimeters. So this sensor is actually good. I didn't mess with it, so that's gonna be probably mine. I have a lot of spare parts over here, as you can tell, so there's no need to have intake parts, cams, brackets, pulleys, power steering reservoirs, mounts, all kinds, valve covers for GEs, non-VVTi and VVTi, and then I have GTE head, GE head, I mean, VVTi head, VVTi head, GTE block over there, front sumps. There's 2 of them. I got pistons, the GT pistons on this, and some spare VVTi ones, which I might not use. Old pumps, old pans. That's the interior panel for this one. And then I got my big drive shaft here, and then J2 bell housing, which I have another one at home, which I got to take off the trans, so they come in really handy for swaps, or at least manual conversion swaps, whatever you want to call it. So hey, look at the bug, but I don't need all that stuff anymore. This is all my math and all that kind of stuff for the adjustments for the valves. So other than that, yeah, we should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this head in the car, but we'll continue tomorrow and we'll go from there. And then tomorrow, probably midday, depending how things go. I do got a few things to do there. Gotta go throw some metal away at work, so I'll probably just load up the car with that stuff and get everything, because my mom's complaining about it. But probably midday, once I get back, I'm gonna go ahead and start disassembling whole fab work from Reggiebuilt. And huge thank you again. I don't know how much I can thank you, because it was such a amazing work to assemble every little thing here. And same with the engine, everything's gonna go straight tear down with this new head rebuild. So but first, before we put the head on, we gotta remove, or we gotta install all the parts onto this one before I install it here. So other than that, guys, stay tuned. Hopefully you love the video, and remember, like, some neighbor dude down the unit. So remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Next video is going to be more fun stuff, so stay tuned.